Hello and welcome. This is the Toxic Marshmallow. And this time we have a much bigger cast and Pocket Elf. We also added Harold and Maria from the ones that could have appeared in the original, and the whole Pocket Elf cast, which I picked the final 7 except for Scarlet and ones eliminated before. Because I think, that Sammy could be instead of Ella, but I don't think so. So, okay, the first challenge does not change, and Alejandro still wins it for Island. So we go to the hotel, and who do I think would be the second winner? I feel like it would be Pakta. No, it would be Rhode Island. And who does Pakta eliminate? Like, that's of course must. What else does something? This is recording. So I know that inside Harold, like Owen was or maybe DJ at least, yeah. But I don't think so. I think Harold deserves it more. What? What's going on? Oh, okay. So in the challenge, I think that Zoe still wins it for the Red Island cast. So they go to the hotel room. And the second one, I think, with Sean and Monty would be like, yeah, with Sugar and Sky as well. So yeah, they go to the normal cabin and they have to eliminate someone living wood for a night. And who do I think would be eliminated here? Courtney, Alejandro, and maybe no, head not. Courtney, Alejandro, and one votes for Gwen. Alright, I should. Okay, so the first marshmallow goes to someone that would help and not get any votes. The first marshmallow goes to Alejandro. To Duncan. The next one goes to Alejandro. Heather. Sierra. Courtney. Gwen. And the last marshmallow goes to Harold. Yeah, I think except for that one thing with Courtney and Alejandro voting for Gwen, the rest would all vote for Lindsay, and of course Lindsay would vote for Harold up here. But yeah, the rest, it doesn't change. So for the paintable episode, I think Zoe still really wins it for Revenge. And the second place goes to Packetel, or I think Island. The Island have more challenges like that. So they definitely need someone right now. So the first marshmallow goes to Sky, Jasmine, Sean, Sugar, Topher, and the last marshmallow goes to Dave. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, with Dave being weird with Sky, I think the team would eliminate him, but only Sugar and Dave would vote for Ella because Sugar hates Ella and Dave, and Ella has a crush on Dave. So for the Pigs episode, that's the first episode from the Pacta Island. Yes, actual Pacta Island. Yeah, and Sugar wins that for them. She didn't originally, but I think she would here. And the second place goes to, surprisingly, Revenge. So Island has to eliminate someone again, and Revenge still hasn't eliminated anyone. Still didn't eliminate anyone. So the first marshmallow goes to Sierra, Heather, Duncan, Gwen, Courtney, and the last marshmallow goes to Harold. Yeah, I think I would vote for Harold, but the rest would vote for Alejandro because walking on only his arms would be really hard in that challenge. So Alejandro would either show that he can walk, or he would make them lose. So he's out. In the eating episode. Okay. So here, yeah, they win, and they in the second place. And Ireland is going to eliminate someone, but then it happens the same thing that happened originally. Revenge of the Island has to eliminate someone because it turns out Sam cheated. So the first marshmallow goes to Lightning, Scott, Mike, Zoe, Joe, Cameron, and the last marshmallow goes to Maria. I feel like Sam would just vote for Maria and the rest would all vote for Sam because he cheated, he made them lose. Yeah. Okay, and the moon and the transfer happens here. I think that Pactel would win this, actually. And the second place would go to Island. It's like the same thing happening to Mike. So Mike quitting because he made their team lose, and it turns out he just goes to the winners of the challenge. So Pactel now has Mike and has 7 players instead of 6, like all the teams. So in basics training, I feel like the final showdown would be between Gwen and Sean and Lightning and Joe. And like, yeah, Lightning goes down, Joe goes down, and Sean goes down. But that means that Island wins. They go to the hotel room. No, Pactel goes to the cabin, and Revenge goes to the wild. And they have to eliminate someone. Okay, so the first marshmallow goes to Joe. Lightning, Zoe, Scott, and the last marshmallow goes to Anne-Marie. I feel like Anne-Marie and Cameron would be the first ones out, but they would vote for Cameron because he's way less physical. Okay, so in the X challenge, I feel like Zoe would still win it for the Revenge of the Island cast. So they go to the hotel room, and I feel like Mike would also win it for the Pactel cast. So they go to the cabin. Island cast has to eliminate someone. Yeah, and the first marshmallow goes to Heather, Gwen, Duncan, Courtney, and the last marshmallow goes to Harold. Yeah, I think the team would just decide to eliminate Sierra because she's a real weirdo and she should be out. Okay, this is a long video, good. The Shawshank Redemption. This is the jail action challenge. The jail challenge from action. Okay, so this is a hard one, but I think Gwen, and Harold win it for the team. And the second place goes to Pactel. With just that many players, yeah. Okay, so the first marshmallow goes to. Oh, wait a second. The first marshmallow goes to Zoe, Joe, Scott, and the last marshmallow goes to. Yeah, I feel like Anne-Maria because I feel like that would be the point where Joe doesn't need Lightning anymore in the show, like as a total, so she just eliminates him. She makes the whole team eliminate him, yeah. Okay, so in the boxing episode, the team that won the previous episode has the lead, and I think they would, because like Pactel has 7 players, they would get the second place, and Revenge still has to eliminate someone when having 4 players. So the first marshmallow goes to Zoe, Scott, and the last marshmallow goes to Joe. Yeah, Anne-Maria is just out in this episode. Like, she's not needed by her team anymore. She wasn't needed by her team anyhow, anywhere, but I feel like too much. Too much is too much of Anne-Maria. Okay, so in the Saki Outdoors, yeah, the Revenge of the Island cast wins it. And the second place would go to Pactel cast, yeah, totally. Yeah, but that's only because like Topher maybe would mess it up for them. Okay, so the island cast goes to voting. So the first marshmallow goes to Heather, Duncan, Gwen, and the last marshmallow goes to Harold. I feel like Duncan, Harold, and Heather would all vote for Courtney because it's too much for them, Courtney. And Gwen and Courtney would vote for Harold because they think that the whole team would eliminate Harold. Yeah, they are wrong. Yeah, this challenge is about how many plays you have. So yeah, Patil wins, and the second place goes to Island. So the first marshmallow goes to Joe, and the last marshmallow goes to Zoe. I feel like those two would vote for Scott to make it a girls' team, and girls' duo right now. And Scott vote for Zoe because yeah, too much, too much. So I think with this team, with this duo, they actually win this challenge, and the second place goes to Island. Right now, only eliminated Max and Dave. And we have 7 players right now. Okay, so that's weird. The first marshmallow goes to Ella. No. Sky. Jasmine. Sean. Topher. And the last marshmallow goes to Mike. I feel like Sugar would be really annoying to the babies. Yeah, Ella would sing them songs. Yeah. Oh, wait. So the Revenge of the Island and the Island cast can make the same amount of people as the Pactel cast. The Pactel cast has 50% of the whole people, and they have for 12 times 100%. $33.333, and the rest all goes to the Revenge of the Island cast. Yeah. So in the horror episode, I feel like the Island cast is winning. And Sean would totally lose it for the Pactel cast. So Revenge of the Island cast goes through, and yeah, as I said, they eliminate Sean because he was really terrible at this challenge. But it's a double elimination, so they also eliminate someone else. And yeah, I feel like the first marshmallow goes to, at this point, to Jasmine, Sky, Mike, and the last marshmallow goes to Ella. Yeah, I feel like Topher would be really bad at this challenge. So we lose it, yeah. The elimination ceremony. Okay, so in the swimming episode, there is no Duncan there is no Duncan blowing up the house. Yeah. So I think who wins here is Zoe. And who is eliminated by voting? Yeah, it's Joe. She's strong, she's a little bit smart, yeah, she's too good. So in the mining episode, I feel like someone would help him, but Harold would be the one to almost fall down, and he would almost get eliminated because I feel like Gwen still gets the immunity. And the person eliminated here would be Harold, yes, still. So this one is the Breakback Mountain, what you had in Pactal Island. Also a double elimination. Yes, so what I think would be the order that they would go make it in the mountain. Sky, Zoe, Heather, Duncan, Gwen, and Mal. Oh, sorry. So Ella and Jasmine are eliminated here. Yeah, Jasmine's still eliminated in the same episode. Same challenge. Yeah. Okay, so the obstacle course. Alejandro lost originally, but that's voting. Like, yeah, Zoe wins it, and I think they would vote out Heather because she's too strong. The Sunday Muddy Sunday. I feel like Mal would lose. No, Sky would lose. And challenge, Zoe still wins. She takes Mal to the finale. Gwen still loses, and Zoe doesn't pick Duncan. So yeah, that was whole season. Max, Lindsay, Dave, Alejandro, Sam, Cameron, Sarah Lightning, Anna Maria, Courtney, Scott, Sugar, Sean, Topher, Joe, Harold, Ella, and Janin, Heather, Sky, Gwen, and Duncan, and the finalists are Zoe and Mike. Bye.